Hi, this is Danny Doyle. Welcome back to my Fire Emblem Awakening 0% Growths playthrough. We are going to be doing Chapter 1 today, which is probably going to be close to another Robin solo. I am going to be doing a little bit of work with Chrom, but for the most part the strategy is park Robin on the fort and hope that that is enough with the Lissa support. Oh, Chrom gained some experience there. Fun fact about the sparkling tiles. So I am going to be using them, mostly because I don't want to limit myself to not stepping on certain parts of the map. That feels like that would be very annoying, but also because, as I mentioned yesterday, or whenever the last video went up, I think that this is going to be a hard enough run without me limiting my options. I'm not going to do something super broken, like use the DLC to grind all my units up to 2020 for skills or whatever. But I'm giving myself the Renown Awards. I'm giving myself the sparkly items, sparkly tiles. But yeah, we just got 2 new units. Virion, the archer. I love his little idle animation when you hover over him. He's supposed to be super vain, and I think that's a great, I love that. He's an archer. His stat spread is meh. I think that he's the archerest archer that ever arched. He's all of the problems that you get with archers are exacerbated with him because in Awakening so many units can snowball and he just can't, and his growths are bad, and he can reclass into, I think it's Mage and Wyvern. The big one is Wyvern because Wyvern's a really good class in every game, and Awakening is no exception, but you have to get him to level 10 to get there, and then he has E-Lances, and I don't think his growths are even that good. I've done Wyvern Virion before, just sort of as a meme, and I was disappointed, which personal experience doesn't reflect a unit, but Virion bad. I'm gonna say it here. In this run he's probably gonna be doing some pot shots from a distance and not much else. Which, that'll be useful because I've got weak units, and, being able to use him to help set up some kills is gonna be nice, but, that's it. Sully is the red cavalier of the red-green cav duo. We'll get Stahl, who's the green cavalier, next chapter. Neither of them have ever been, really impressive to me. I think that, again, all units in Awakening, you can snowball with them if you want to. Starting it with E in both swords and lances, even though you have a little bit of lance rank, and they gain weapon rank faster because they have discipline, which is the calf skill that doubles weapon experience. But even still, starting with so low weapon rank just feels bad. I mean, most units that I think everyone actually. He's E. Robin got a level in Tomes, but was E and E. But I guess it feels really bad on Sully and Stahl because, you would expect to be using Iron by this point. And because they have 2 weapon types, and even though Robin technically does, you're either going magical or physical, probably, especially if you're planning on reclassing Robin into something other than Tactician Grandmaster. So, it's a lot easier to build, whereas if you want Sully to have D swords and D lances, even with discipline, it just feels like it takes forever. I'm not a huge fan of Sully, but I am going to make use of her this turn to potentially bait this guy away, so that Robin and Chrom have fewer people to deal with. Because even though Robin Lissa boosts her magic, she has 9 magic and she's got 1/2 range, she's still got pretty low HP. So I don't want her taking a bunch of hits. And these axe units, they actually pack a pretty decent punch. And in order to chip this one down, in order to have him die on counterattack from Robin, Chrom has to leave the fort, which exposes him to multiple enemies without the extra defense boost. So just like baiting the Merc away with Sully is going to be a very big deal in terms of ensuring the survival of all of them. Yeah, the AI in Fate's Awakening is really good. They actually can see when they like combo for a kill. They can see when they need to like move out of the way for kills. They tend to be very smart. So it's not often that you can bait a single enemy away from like preventing a unit from getting dogpiled. I feel like this is a scenario where it's fairly reliable because all the points to attack Robin from are taken at this point. So, like he could attack Chrom, but I think he sees weaker unit, therefore I will kill the weaker unit. The boss cannot reach yet, and I think what I'm going to do, start out by, yes, he's the archiest archer who ever arched, get a little bit of chip with Virion, and then kill with Sully. Neither of them are long-term units, but I just don't want to deal with this Merc. And I don't think Robin is going to have trouble reaching an experience benchmark. So like losing a little bit of XP for her is not the biggest deal in the world. That's 6 damage, that's 5 damage, 2, 6, 5, that's 11, 2, 13. I'll just Vulnerary up. And then lure him downwards, because he can attack Chrom, and he can attack from range. And that potentially pulls him away from being able to attack Robin. And I think he would still, like, he would, unless he sees a kill, prefer to attack Chrom since Chrom can't counter. But yeah, see, I don't think Robin's going to have any problems hitting level 10 by the end of Chapter 3. That's the benchmark we're aiming for, because that's when I'll have access to Renown Awards and can just instantly make her a Grandmaster. There we go, take care of that. Send him down there. I love that boss quote. It's my favorite, it's such good writing. Get this kill. I mean, I have to get this kill or else I die in retaliation. I could have moved away so that I was attacking from range, but I want the fort healing. Send you up there for pair-up purposes. And keep him occupied with Chrom. Well, now I would like Robin to... I guess what I can do is go, like, there. Do that. Because I want Robin to get this boss kill. As much as I don't think she's going to have problems, here's what we'll do. We'll go like that. Do that. And then we build a little bit more of the Robin Chrom support. I don't think that Robin Chrom is what I'm going to be going for in terms of the pairing. Yeah, we'll, how far do you reach? We'll send you up. Send you up. Yeah, send you over there. And this way I can kill on player phase and still get that sparkly tile. And why not get a little bit more experience with Lissa? If I miss this, it's, you know, a big deal, but I will just have to not miss. I mean, it's an 87. Who's ever missed an 87 when it mattered? Not me. That's for damn sure. And there's chapter 1 down, with Robin all the way up at the glorious level of 8. Which is nice. Because it means that I can spend much of chapter 2 training another unit I would like to train. Also, chapter 2, or with the unlocking of chapter 2, it means that I've unlocked support conversations. I've gotten Chrom and Robin, Chrom and Frederick, and Robin and Lissa, which is exactly what I wanted. Those are all fairly fast supports, and they're all people who spent some amount of time together. And getting the Chrom Robin C support, in addition to just like making the pair-up bonuses and dual strike bonuses better, it means that if Chrom doesn't get a higher support with another one of his potential wives, then I'll be guaranteed Robin Lucina, which is an option. I'm not sure if it's the option that I want, but it's an option. So I think what we do here, stick Robin there with this her fresh C support, attack the Barbarian, there we go. How much does Frederick deal with the Silver Lance? Okay, so he does not need a Vake pair up for the Silver Lance to get that kill, which means let's see, because Vake, I guess we could talk about our new units. Stahl is another Christmas Cav. Basically everything I said about Sully applies to Saul. He's got swords, he's got higher strength and lower speed. The differences are pretty minuscule. Sully can have a kid, Kjell. Stahl can be a dad to whoever you want and pass down his sets. Stahl is so unremarkable that I don't actually even remember what his other sets are. I don't think he can become a wyvern, but yeah, I don't care for him. I hardly ever use him. He's probably going to be the unit that I bench next chapter when we get the option to bench someone. Vake, on the other hand, is pretty interesting, both in general and for this run. In general, it's funny because he joins without a weapon, which sort of hints at like the idea of use him as a backpack and that's it. Because look at his bonuses, strength and defense, like those are good stats to boost people in. Like, it's better than this. Better than like that, you know? You do get a weapon for him next turn, But I do think that what the game is trying to communicate is like a unit can be useful even if they have no way of fighting. And that's true of him. I used him. He was the only survivor of this chapter from, aside from like Robin, Lissa, Frederick, and Chrom. Vake was the only survivor of this chapter on my Lunatic playthrough. My Lunatic Plus playthrough, I somehow managed to save everyone but Virion, but I think that was because, I don't know, my Lunatic playthrough, I hadn't done Lunatic before, and like everything was stupid. But he survived by being in Frederick's backpack, because that's sort of the role that he's supposed to fulfill. Is boost strength, boost defense, maybe get a dual strike every now and then. In this playthrough, I am going to be using him because his stats are, I mean, not considerably better than our Cavs, but they're better-ish. Like, he has more strength, and, like, he has more strength than Stahl, who is the strong Cav, and equal speed to Stahl. He's got less strength than Sully. Obviously, they have better movement than him, and, I mean, they get 2 weapon types, he only gets 1. He gets axes, which I actually don't know what I would consider the best weapon type in Awakening. Axes are pretty good, though. Like, they have high might. I can't demonstrate that because he has no inventory, but they have high might. Meanwhile, they get swords and lances. Axes do have 1-2 range. Like, if you're going to be locked to a weapon, I guess axes is a pretty good one. He has hit problems, but the main thing that I want to train him for is if I can get him promoted to warrior, I can work on getting him rally strength, which is going to be very useful for rallies in general are just how I'm going to meet stat benchmarks, because I'm not going to have, like, other than Frederick, I'm not going to have them on my own. And since Frederick does not need Vake for this kill, I'm just gonna do it. There's some Frederick action. I guess he's gotten some experience with pair-ups, but that's the first like actual action he's seen this playthrough, isn't it? I don't want him to waste Silver Lance uses when he can get kills with the Bronze Lance anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Move everyone else in such a way that they do not get attacked. And I think Robin gets this kill unless she, you know, misses. You want to talk about, like, shaky hit rates. Thunder is not the most accurate tome. But yeah, since no one else can attack her this turn, she's safe and I can heal her up with Lissa. Okay, so he does not double with the bronze sword. I guess, oh, because he, last time I tried this strat, I had him paired up with Vake and he got the speed bonus. Okay, so now I'm going to do, because I would like Vake to start attacking people this turn. Alright, so I can send Robin over here and potentially 9 brings him down to 14. 14. Yeah, so we can do this. Get this shot in with Virion. Oh, well, that's an unnecessary but appreciated dual strike. I'm hoping that Robin moving doesn't fuck up the enemy ranges because of the forest. But if it does, I can always use one of the calves to move Lissa and heal her. Okay, no it doesn't. Okay, so then these guys, turn this one off. Okay, what I'll do is trade, do that. Whoa, my axe. So now he has that equipped. Give him plus strength, plus speed, plus defense, and plus move. Like, Frederick's para bonuses are very good. Do that. Do that. I think this is probably fine. Sully might end up taking 2 hits if... Nope, never mind. Okay. So we're good there. And then we can have Vake potentially get some kills if Frederick dual strikes, which he doesn't. But that's fine, because ship experience is still experience. And now we gotta figure out, well, first things first. One of the nice things about being able to like transfer and then switch and take an action. Okay, so what I can do is place Robin here. Oops. Pair up, give plus magic by 4. And in range of exactly 1 Risen. I think we go there. Send Stahl over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he could attack there. But I don't think anyone else can. So I think what we do is... Am I technically... No, I'm on plane. I think this is probably fine with a Frederick pair up. Vake is pretty tanky. Like, he's got 29 HP, and then he's got plus 4 defense from Frederick. Plus, yeah, like I thought, that guy decided to go for Robin instead, which is fine. Robin is the other unit I currently have that I'm feeding kills to. And potentially going to get the boss kill this chapter? I haven't figured that out. Vake is going to be able to get a lot of kills next chapter. But Vake also gains experience slower than Robin. Robin has that mobility skill that we pointed out last time, that allows her to just like... That's the reason that I'm even going for Rally Spectrum, because getting to level 15 promoted is a high ask. But, it's not quite so high when you gain such accelerated experience. Send you over there. Probably gonna use the forts for healing. Well, I'm still thinking like Lunatic plus Brain. Where like I want to conserve the heal staff, and like turtle. It might actually be worth it to try to get Lissa to like mend or something, or I mean, Lord, if I get her to level 10 fast enough, I could make her into a troubadour or something with a second seal. Don't think that's going to be what we do, but it's an option. Oh, glass sword. That might be useful, simply because like it is 3-use high might weapon that someone can use at E rank. It's, what is it, 11 might, like powerful but quick to break. Okay, so here the enemies have a linked AI, such that you have to be in range of, I believe, 2 of them in order to get them to start moving. Let's see, there's a droppable iron sword and droppable iron lance, but nothing else drops, so that's fine. I don't have the convoy yet, so I don't want to drop any, like, I don't want to get more than 5 items on anyone. There we go. Probably should have reversed who was on each side, just so that Vake didn't face weapon triangle disadvantage, because his hit rates are already pretty low. And he can take more punishment than Robin can, so, like... Oh, never mind. Don't have to worry about the Barbarian anymore. I'm just gonna say the Barbarian is, like, dealing 11 damage is a lot. And now, guess what we do is here, staff heal you up. You got 9 already. So yeah, just like power leveling Robin, just sort of happened accidentally because of how good Nobility is. It's a strong skill. Please don't crit, though. There we go. Okay, I was a little bit worried when Muriel jumped that she was about to get a attack in. There we go. If anyone's going to be clearing enemies, I want it to be Vake, because he can take the extra hits. We'll do this. I didn't really talk about Muriel when she joined, did I? Muriel's a mage. She gives +4 magic on pair up, and because she can attack from a distance, that's valuable. She has 1 less point of magic than a magic blessed Robin, but because she can't pair up with herself, like functionally Robin's gonna have 11 magic when paired up with Muriel. Yeah, Muriel joins as like a very, very weak mage, but like still a mage. I don't know what else to say. It's an early game mage. They are all pretty similar. I'm gonna put Robin here. Who's bulkier? 8 defense, 7 defense. So we'll have you pair up with Stahl. Go like that. Just so that they can't break through the bridge. God, last time I played this map was Lunatic Plus, and being able to actually use the bridge as a choke point, since you don't have like a billion pass enemies, feels very good. Oh, and perfectly set up a kill for Vake. Well, I don't know that Vake can get both of the kills.
Anyone else?
I suppose, who's got... She's got higher experience. I mean, I suppose if someone's going to be getting the kill, it might as well be the Cav who's potentially closer to getting into Paladin. Just because, like, Paladin good. And so then, the only thing left to do is take on the boss. Oh, that's not the... Oops. I thought that was the sparkly tile. That's okay. Chrom can get the sparkly tile. Maybe it'll be an item. It is an item. Inez's bow. I'm not familiar with that one. Oh, a B rank bow. No one's going to be able to use that. Thanks, buddy. 16, 7. Oh, the crit chance. 10%. Jesus. 7 and 7 is 14, 21. Okay, that'll be fine. I'll just move people up so that I can, because he's got the hand axe, I can't put anyone like actually in support range. But even if he crits, Vake survives, and then I can kill him on player phase and put people in range to remove that crit chance. Yeah. And even with a crit here, actually, Vake survives. So fuck it. There we go. There we go. I love the boss quotes in this game. It's just like fantastic writing. Anyway, that is the end of chapter 2 with Robin at level 9 and Vake at level 6. Join me next time for chapter 3. Bye-bye.